2012年、デイブ・トーマス、エディ・ニクソン、ネイサン・シュビットの3人はあるイベントを企画します。その目的はエクササイズに対する意識の向上とチャリティーのための収益を上げることでした。こうしてアマチュアボクシングイベントエグゼクティブファイトナイトが誕生したのです。
It was just about trying to find something fun and interesting to do, and all had an interest in fitness and training and boxing.
2012年11月に第1回のエグゼクティブファイトナイトが開催され、イベントは大成功。その10ヶ月後に開催された第2回はさらなる反響を呼びました。イベントには多くの出場希望者が集まり、デイブたちは第3回に向けて候補者の絞り込みをしなければなりませんでした。
This is the facility we'll do the training at, Club 360. The training is real. There was sparring. There's a lot of fitness and conditioning involved. We want to get you guys, as prepared as possible on the night. Because it is, if you've been to the event, it's proper fighting. We have the bigger gloves, 16-ounce gloves. We have the Ivor Olympic headgear and stuff, and really good referees. And it's very controlled, but it is real fighting. So we want to get you guys as prepared as possible.
Guys, welcome to EFN 3. We've got 2 EFNs already and they've rocked, and this is going to be even bigger.
EFN 3 is going to be the best EFN ever. So they have the best fighters. I think when you see on the night, the equipment's going to be even better. It's going to be a fantastic night of entertainment. For the guys in the ring, it's going to be hard work. And for everyone else, it's going to be a lot of entertainment, a lot of fun.
And we've called it Triple Thunder because we're going to whip up a storm. Bring it on.
イベントの出場者たちはまず体重やリーチなどの測定を受けます。そしてグループに振り分けられた後、トレーニング前のオリエンテーションを受けます。
With regards to the gear, and as Jan has said, you are going to get hit. There will be blood spilt in training beforehand. You're going to have to get used to that.
いよいよトレーニングの開始です。出場者の中にはボクシング経験者もいますが、ほとんどが全くの初心者です。しかしイベントにかける意気込みは皆同じです。
My name is Nanice El-Gammal. I work at the Reebok CrossFit Daikanyama Gym as a coach. I like to train. Working out is part of my lifestyle. I'm also into yoga. I think through doing yoga, I was able to cultivate a kind of peaceful mentality. But deep down, how I am naturally, I'm what you call in Japanese, makezugirai. So I don't like to lose, but I'm pretty chilled out in general.
Adam Johnston, 31 years old, and I'm from Brisbane, Australia. So I'm managing director for Robert Half in Japan. Probably my favourite thing is surfing and snowboarding. So yeah, I've always been into surfing. I'm generally really easygoing. I am very competitive, always have been. When I first arrived in Tokyo, I actually started training with another Australian who runs Club 360, which is the gym that we all trained at. When I arrived, I started training with him and I actually saw the first EFN group training. And that was probably the first thing that sort of perked my interest.
福本成武です。35歳で、普段はインテリア、建築の設計デザインと、あと施工、工事作る方もやってます。2匹猫飼ってるんですけど、その猫たちとゴロゴロすることが趣味です。今もそうなんですけど、キックボクシングのジムに通ってて、そうですね、なんかしばらくしてから僕のトレーナーの方に何か試合に出たいってお話をしたら、ボクシングの試合があるからそれに出ましょうということで、ボクシングに限らずスポーツって勝ち負けがあって、感動するとか興奮するとか、すごくシンプルなことに対して普段仕事してて、それを与えることも与えられることもなかなかないなって思ってたんですよ。なのでシンプルに良かったなって思ってます。 。
First month, I was not training that much for the fight itself. I was doing a bit more boxing, but I was doing a lot of the workouts for the gym because when I coach people, I want to make sure I do the workouts that I teach. So I was doing a bit of both. As the fight was getting closer, I sacrificed some of my CrossFit workouts, and I was becoming training more specific for the fight. So I was doing a lot more work on the mitts with Misaki, and I was doing a lot more specific conditioning work.
I probably felt the most nerves maybe around about probably like 3 weeks before the fight, which is sort of strange. I expected to feel much more at the week leading up to the fight, but I think 3 weeks coming up to the fight, there was like a month or 3 weeks to go, and it just sort of hit me that it was very real and that I had a finite timeline of to prepare and to be ready.
第1回、第2回に続いて3度目の開催となるエグゼクティブファイトナイト。内容の充実に加え、その規模も回を重ねるごとに大きくなっています。開催は容易ではありませんが、過去2回のイベントに引き続き、その目的に賛同する多くの企業や団体、個人がスポンサーやビジネスパートナーとして協力に名乗りを上げました。
It's more about giving back to the community. Churchill said it best. We make a life what we get, but we make a living by what we give. And I think that is the concept of what this is all about.
He came to the first event and just loved it. He bought a ringside table, he brought his clients and just came up and said, next year I want, 5 tables. And he was just such a big follower and supporter of it that we just sort of, got in discussions with him. And he's really into charity and to giving back to the community, and he just really wanted to be involved.
スポンサーとしてイベントを見守るだけでは満足しない人々もいます。スポンサー企業であるニュースキンの CEO ライアン・ナピアスキーはより積極的な形で前回そして今回のエグゼクティブファイトナイトに協力しています。
The president of New Skin, Ryan Napier, he had already done a bit of boxing with us, so he had a really strong interest in it. They provided supplements for the fighters, and he's just really into health and just got right into the boxing. And he ended up becoming a fighter, and he fought in the last one in EFN too. So that's sort of how that came about. And but even now, he's a massive supporter of the fighters there, and just of us as an event and a company. They've really helped us out a lot.
単なる大会ではなくチャリティーイベントの顔を持つエグゼクティブファイトナイトのスポンサーには理念を共にする企業とパートナーシップを結ぶことが重要です。
We're sort of talking about how can you take it to the next level rather than just sort of training with no end goal. What if we created an event where girls could train up for something and actually try to use the skills they've been learning and training. And then from there we sort of then started thinking about, how could we make this bigger rather than just get a bunch of guys to fight? How can we turn it into an experience and sort of and benefit the community? And that's when we started talking about the charity. Once we started thinking of it as a charity event, that really motivated us to make it into a really big event.
第1回エグゼクティブファイトナイトはランフォーザキュアファンデーションと第2回、第3回は国際難民支援会と提携しました。
We found it exciting, a new kind of event, Tokyo. Also a new audience for us, which is always a very valuable thing, to get the message out to new people and so on. So it was a combination of being invited and then, wow, what a different activity. So.
国際難民支援会は世界的に有名なチャリティー団体です。難民が本来の生活を取り戻すための活動を長年にわたりサポートしています。国内外のさまざまな団体と協力し、難民のための学校の設立、就業支援、食料や医療、薬などの提供を行っています。
we knew they were really proactive, and we needed a proactive charity because you know, we were all for trying to raise money and creating this platform to raise money, but we didn't have the manpower to, you know, get prizes and follow up with all you know, donations and that kind of thing. And we just knew that Refugees International was a really good, well-run charity.
エグゼクティブファイトナイトはオークションの売り上げや寄付金により第1回は580万円、第2回には760万円の支援金を集めました。
Every little bit helps, and what they are doing on Fight Night is going to go a long way. I mean, EFN2, the second EFN, the money we raised there reached over 4,000 people. I think that's a great achievement.
イベントの開催は決して楽ではありません。多くの人々からの支援を受け、ようやく開催されるのです。そこでこれまでの歩みを振り返り、支援に感謝するためのシャオンパーティーが開かれました。
Yes, good exposure, but it's also good for charity. I think that's the main thing. Is like Refugees International, Jane's a good friend, so I thought why not? And it's just a good thing to be in. Yeah, it's just like where else can you see some people hitting themselves in the middle of Tokyo drinking champagne? Only Las Vegas. Yeah.
Neil Butler, CEO of Metropolis Magazine, the #1 English magazine in Japan, and we are one of the major sponsors of EFN. And we're very happy to be a sponsor. Great bunch of guys.
I'm Jeff, I'm the editor-in-chief, and I'm just here for the ride.
It's supported over 3 projects. It's going to make communities stronger, give people a possibility to rebuild their lives, and make things better for themselves. It really has made a big difference. We were delighted.
So far we've had EFN 1 and 2, and there's guys here that are going to be fighting in EFN 3, so just giving them a nice bash and having a good time.
I was involved in the EFN 2. I was the second fight of the night. It was a kind of a lifetime experience, so really enjoyed it a lot.
Yes, my name is Kuda Mutenda. I come from Zimbabwe, and I was participating in the previous event, the EFN 2, as the Godfather. Nice cause, wonderful fighting, and lots of exercising as well, and lots of few kgs. Good experience.
Did you win?
Yeah, I think I did, yeah.
It's something that you've got to see and experience for yourself. So I encourage all of you who are watching this right now to come out and experience Executive Fight Night.
EFN, this is what it's all about. Top load of people having a top load of fun, and if you can raise money for charity at the same time, that's what it's all about.
To join the team to help the players